So my name is Kieran McGee. I'm a second year PhD student here in Lyons Estate. I suppose my main role is rearing dairy heifers and dairy beef calves, looking at the early life nutrition of these calves. So our calving season began in the final week of January. So to date we now have 54 calves on the ground. So when a cow calves, as following I suppose standard industry practice, all calves get 3 litres of colostrum within 2 hours of birth. Calves then receive a subsequent feed of colostrum from their own dam 12 hours later, another 3 to 4 litre feed. Calves are then moved into this facility at a day of age, where they're moved into individual calf cribs. They remain in these cribs for 3 to 4 days, receiving subsequent feeds of transition milk. Once calves are 6 to 7 days of age, they're then transitioned into our training pen, where they're introduced both to, I suppose, other calves as well as transition milk powder. So then calves are moved into the larger pens at about 10 days of age, where they're put onto an experimental treatment. So at the moment we have a pre-weaning focused dairy heifer trial. We're investigating the different weaning strategies to successfully wean calves off of a high plane of milk feeding. So the plan this year is to feed calves up to 8 litres of high quality milk replacer, and then we're going to step them down with a linear reduction in milk volume over 2 or 3 weeks, with an adjustment then in feeding frequency, feeding 4 times versus 2 times a day. I suppose the most important thing that the automatic milk feeder provides to us is a detailed breakdown of when calves have drank and how much they have drank. So from a health perspective, it's a very useful tool to, pick up on calves that are dropping in feed intake, and allowing us and our farm staff to then investigate these calves to see, is there a sickness, or does this calf need a treatment. We didn't find any significant differences in our milk feeding treatments. From a pellet versus a coarse feed ration perspective as well, we found that both are equally good feeds and calves perform equally well on both feed types. I suppose the main thing for us will be to have a handle on hygiene. It's very important, both from a calf perspective, in terms of people coming in and out the sheds. Obviously, we have dairy staff coming in from the dairy house, so we have foot baths at the entrance to the shed. Coveralls and boots are washed on exiting the shed. Even from a calf, milk feeding perspective, all feeders are washed down daily, and teats on the milk feeders are swapped out and disinfected. It's very important, from a calf early life perspective, to get health right.